Okay. First person is Cinnamon. How will the next coming days be about love center around me? Okay, how will the next couple of days be about love center around me? Okay, let's see. How will love be the next couple of days? Starting a new journey out of the blue. Anxiety seems to dissipate if you've been feeling anxious. And your love life should be moving forward. Slow and steady wins the race, but it does look like things change for the better for you quickly around your love relationships or whatever's going on. Things should be improving over the next couple of days. UAF Spirit Messages. Ace of Earth, the inflow of abundance, a promising business venture, important documents or contracts. The King of Water, trustworthy, compassionate, respected, and cultured. Open your heart and your mind to those around you. Trustworthy, heartfelt advice and charity work. The Star, Archangel Jophiel. Happy times, make positive, optimistic, long-term plans. You are on the right path. Adriana, how's it going to go tomorrow? How's it going to go tomorrow? Overall, tomorrow should be a good day. You got the Six of Pentacles and you've got the Justice card. Feeling well respected and you got good karma behind you. Plus, it's like negativity moves into the past and it's like decisions. Positive decisions are made. Tomorrow should be a good day. Whatever it is, should be good tomorrow. Adriana, I've been having a lot of work to do. When will it... Wait, I've been having a lot of work to do. When will it be getting steady again? You've been having like too much work to do and you want to know when it's going to kind of level out. All right, but let me see. How about this? When will work be steady? Soon. Could be within the next 2 weeks. Possibly early February. UAF, will I be told that I have PCOS? Polycystic ovaries. All right, let's see. You know what? I'm only getting a 33% chance. No, I'm not confident enough to say yes. No, I don't think that you're going to have that. Nope. Oh, so you feel like you have too much work and you're looking for it to slow down. I would say early February with the Two of Hearts. Sister, I've been second guessing all day. Should I change my mind? No, I think you made the right decision. I do think you made the right decision. Let's see. think you made the right choice. I wouldn't change your mind. I think this is the one for you. Smid. Cinnamon. When will I get my unemployment? I would say you should get it sometime within the next 12 days. Maybe sometime by like later next week. Like Wednesday or Thursday of next week, possibly. Cinnamon, how will my Valentine's Day be like? Well, Valentine's Day is a far way off and a lot can happen between now and then. So I'm not convinced that this is, you know, a lot of things can change between now and then. Right now it looks good. It looks like something to celebrate around a creative project or with a creative person, or you may be celebrating in a creative way. And it looks like the relationship is pretty strong by Valentine's Day. But it's, you know, it's over 2 weeks away, and that, you know, a lot can happen between now and then. What is this that you guys are watching? How come I don't know what it is? Yeah, and I also think it's very common, that PCOS, right? A lot of people have it. Jennifer, love outcome with Zane. It looks less than stellar at this point. It's like you may be prepared for more than he's capable of, and there may be a long road ahead of you at this point. I'm not seeing any love cards here right now. It looks like listen to your intuition, because this may be as good as it gets. I don't see long-term love connection here. This could be something that goes on for a little while longer. Slow and steady wins the race, but it looks like you want more than he's willing to give, or he doesn't have he's not 100% in the situation, looking to grow a relationship. It could be hooking up, it could be hanging out, but it doesn't look like it's a passionate, like, love connection with long-term potential. Not at this point, anyway. Gigi, will I be in a relationship with Am? Well, at this point, I'm getting a 33% chance, which is low, but all that may mean is that it could be far off. It may not be happening anytime soon. 33% chance, there's still a chance. It's just not coming up really strong right now. I don't know where the two of you are right now in the relationship, but I would keep your options open. Talia, how will my live go tomorrow? It should go well. You're no longer holding yourself back. You're not waiting for your ship to come in. You're taking control of the situation. Growth happens around this live, or you've grown and changed, or there's growth and change around the channel itself. No longer feeling stuck, but you got long-term plans around this channel, or longevity around the channel. It should go well. Talia, general for tomorrow. Tomorrow should be a pretty good day. Your intuition is spot on, and it looks like happiness comes out. It also looks like you're not feeling so weighed down by the weight of the world. You may feel like you've stepped into some good karma, and you could be spending time with the soulmate connection. Tomorrow looks like a good day overall. What happened to Brandy? She's unmoderated? Now, how does that happen sometimes? All right, I think it's okay now. I think it worked. That's weird. Why does that happen sometimes? Maybe I did it. Who knows? Anna, February to June, general love and career. Okay. Love cup is full. First card that comes up around you. And you got money coming in. 10 of Pentacles. Large sum of money. Heading towards all 10 cups being full between now and the end of June. I would say you've got new business opportunities. You may have more than one because you could be feeling a little bit undecided. It looks like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in when it comes to business. You may have more than one opportunity in the near future. And you have some good luck coming in. When it comes to love, there's growth and transformation that comes in around your love life. And you're going to have choices there as well. Good Lord. You've been feeling heartbroken or disappointed or hurt about something when love-wise. It's going to move into the past. Coming in, you have an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. It also looks like you've got an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, and they could come in out of the blue. They may be new. It could be fresh energy, and you're not feeling so stuck anymore. I think the world is at your feet moving forward between now and the end of June. Hopefully, you got new opportunities all across the board, and you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Kiki, general for myself. I'm feeling different. You have nice stuff happening. Three of Pentacles could be a business opportunity or a business relationship with deep roots that last a long time that both people get a lot out of. I don't know. I like Three of Pentacles. You also have a soulmate connection coming in. Could be with an earth sign, Taurus, Capricorn, or Virgo, and it's comes with it love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful that card if you don't want children. The sun is in reverse, so even though the sun is in reverse, it's still positive. Happiness is coming out over your life. Could be going back to school, and you got a large sum of money headed your way. High Priestess, listen to your intuition. Your intuition is heightened. Your gut knows what to do. So if you've been feeling confused or stuck or on the fence about something, listen to your intuition. I don't know what is happening back here, if it's the hood or what, but something is just not sitting right. I think it's the hood. Kara, why didn't Daniel come over tonight? He doesn't know if he should. He's got here the Seven of Pentacles, which is feeling like I put a lot of effort into this situation. I'm not feeling like I got a payoff. I'm feeling a little bit sharp about things. I don't know whether or not I should go back into this situation. He feels that if he goes over, he's going to end up back in the situation, and he's not sure that that's what he wants. He's kind of, see, like, when the Eight of Cups is in reverse, it's not making a decision to walk away. It's intuitively distancing yourself. So it may be the kind of thing like, I'll go over tomorrow, I'll see you tomorrow, and then tomorrow, but he's not actually making it there. Like it's not, he's not making a decision and saying, I'm not going over. I don't want to be there. I don't want to do this. This is like intuitively distancing himself because he's not sure. And he feels like once I walk through the door, I'm going to be back in that situation. And I don't know that I want to go back into that situation. That's why he didn't go. I don't know if he gave you an excuse or if he didn't tell you why he just didn't show up, or if he gave you an excuse, then it was an excuse. The reason is that he doesn't know that he wants to go back into that situation right now. Cinnamon, will someone help me purchase my place, or am I going to have to do it with my own money? Okay, is someone going to help me buy my place? At this point, I only get a 33% chance you can expect help from somebody else. There is, the Page of Wands could be a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, but would probably be a younger person, like say somebody under 30. The Emperor could be an Aries, or it could be any kind of a male figure. A father, an uncle, a grandfather, a godfather, something like that could be helping you. But right now, I'm only getting a 33% chance, which might only mean that it's kind of down the road and that you're not buying anything like tomorrow. You know what I mean? It could be take some time. Cinnamon, what's next between me and Jamel? Looks like he just stops holding himself back so much. He may be coming forward a little bit out of the blue. You may be seeing more of him than you have in a long time. And with the Three of Cups, you could be feeling like there's cause for celebration. I think things improve between you and him. Listen to your intuition. I think things are going to improve kind of quickly. Kira, why didn't he have the decency to tell me he wasn't coming? That drives me fucking insane. It drives me insane. He ignored my calls and my texts after promising to. When promising to come over today. That makes me so fucking insane, you have no idea. I think that that's inexcusable. I don't give a shit what anyone says. You answer the phone, you tell somebody that you're not coming. I don't give a fuck. He feels disappointed in the situation. He feels a little bit betrayed. So he's also feeling like I put in a lot of hard work. I didn't see a payoff. And at this point now he's starting to play games. I wouldn't reach out to him again. To me, that's inexcusable. It's fine if you break plans, and I don't even care if somebody gives you a shitty excuse. Like, I would rather somebody give me a bullshit excuse than just not show up. I feel like that's inexcusable. I wouldn't reach out to him after that. I tell him to go fuck himself. That drives me nuts when people do that. He got overwhelmed. He doesn't know that he wants to go back into this relationship. He feels like once he walks through the door, he's back in the situation. So that's why he didn't show up. And he doesn't have the decency to say anything because he feels like if he opens up the communication with how he feels, it's just going to be another fight and you're going to go down the same rabbit hole. So that's why he didn't say anything. It's definitely not an excuse, because I don't give a shit. If you're going to have another argument, have another argument. You don't make somebody wait for you. But that's why he didn't do it. That's why he didn't. Kira, tomorrow. Tomorrow you may be feeling out of balance. You got the Two of Pentacles in reverse and you may be feeling sharp energy. But you got some good luck that happens before the end of the day. You may be feeling like you put in a whole lot of hard work and you didn't see much of a payoff. But it's an average day at best. I wouldn't expect anything great to happen. It's just an average day. You might be feeling kind of blah tomorrow, a little bit out of balance. Samantha, General. You could be starting a new journey with the Fool. Anxiety seems to dissipate. Money seems to be improving. You got success coming in and love, money, abundance, fertility with the Empress. It looks like you may be overthinking things a little bit, so try to get out of your head a little bit and breathe a sigh of relief if you can. It looks like you could be overthinking and driving yourself crazy, but the anxiety is moving into the past, so that may be going into the past too. You may be feeling a little bit undecided about, it could be a love situation, but you have the Magician here, so you have the ability to manifest just about anything you want. 10 of Pentacles, got a large sum of money headed your way, or you have money flowing to you more freely. I would focus with the Magician on what you want more of, rather than overthinking what you want less of. You know what I mean? You don't want to cultivate more of what you don't want by dwelling on it. RS loves the Queen of Swords. DYB, I feel a little under the weather. Do I have COVID? Oh God, I hope not. I don't think you have it. I don't think you have it. I would get a test anyway. And I know it might sound crazy, but us Italians, at the first sign that you feel like something could be wrong, load up on garlic. And I stink. I know that I stink. Not now because I'm not eating it. Like, I eat it if I feel like I'm coming down with something. The more that you can tolerate fresh and raw, the better. I don't even remember what I ate, but whatever it was, it had garlic in it. And my manager, I mean, we worked together for like 100 years, so we were very comfortable with one another. He was like, you stink like garlic. And I was like, I literally just got out of the shower before I came here. He's like, you fucking stink. Anyway, best thing for it. I really feel like it kills everything. If you can stomach it, some people can't tolerate it. You know, I tried to like cut up little pieces of fresh garlic and take it like almost like I was taking a vitamin. DYB. No emails came in today from the Grand Foundation. Check for the dates, the 22nd or the 23rd. Okay, how about the 22nd? How about the 23rd? I think the 23rd. 23rd comes up much higher than the 22nd. Empress, my brother has had enough with his claim adjuster, Trisha, and wants to make a complaint with her boss and the company. Will this work in his favor, or will it end up backfiring? Will it work out in his favor? I think it works out in his favor. If she's not doing what she should be doing, I mean, this has gone on a really long time. I mean, you know, it's ridiculous already. I would go above her head, because what is taking so long? Like, you pay your insurance for a reason. When you need to make a claim, it should be paid out. You shouldn't take months. That's crazy that it's taken so long. Empress, what kind of a weekend will Melina and my brother have? They should have a pretty good weekend. They got a wish. Things seem to be balanced. It looks like the hard work that they put into their relationship is coming out this weekend. It looks like they both feel prepared and they both feel like things are moving forward. Things should be good for them this weekend. Gigi, is AM mad at me? What is this singing show that I don't know about? I see you guys talking about it and I never heard of it. I'm such a loser. I don't know anything. Maybe I'll see if I can find it on demand. Is AM mad at me? No, I don't think so. No, doesn't come up as mad. Kira, the weekend. Intuition is heightened this weekend, so please listen to it. You could be spending time with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It looks like there also may be growth and change and transformation that comes to you as a person, feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You may be researching or working hard on something. Eight of Pentacles could be either researching going back to school, thinking about going back to school, or it could be physically working hard on something, whatever it is. It could be working at a job. It could be working in the house. Whatever it is, you'd be putting a lot of time into it. Looks like it's a busy weekend. I would say things could move forward quickly, possibly with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries, and anxiety seems to move into the past this weekend. Butterfly, what does T think of H? Okay, I don't know what their relationship is, but it looks like they may feel like this person is weak or doesn't stand up for themselves, or the relationship between the two of those people are weak. I am not really sure who they are to one another. They may feel, though, like there's that they have some kind of a connection, even if they're only friends. They could be soulmate friends. May think that this person sometimes gets stuck and stagnant. Sometimes they don't take control of their life the way they should, but overall they have a lot of respect for this person, thinks that they're smart, caring, kind, considerate, hardworking, intelligent, and intuitive. Anthony, what and when will be my breakthrough in my love life? Okay, let's see. You know what? You could have a breakthrough in your love life before the end of this winter. Seven of Diamonds. The diamonds would be sometime this winter. Now, something could happen this winter, and then something significant can also happen in the month of July. It could be with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You also have an earth sign coming in, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. It looks like you may have a couple of different choices that happen throughout this year. And you're feeling like balance comes back into your life and you have a wish around love. It happens quick, out of the blue. Could be with a Leo. But you could have something significant happen this winter, possibly with a Leo, and then you could have an earth sign come in July. Let's see what happens. It looks like you have more opportunities in 2021 than you did in 2020. Cinnamon, how will the summer be for me in love and money? Love life looks like it moves forward pretty quickly with the Cancer. You've got the Cancer and the love cup being full. When it comes to money, Five of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill of debt or a loan, feeling like your financial life is moving ahead, and you could have a new job that pays you pretty well. I think that overall the summer should be pretty good for you. Where am I? Kira, I was really hurt and in my feelings about him not showing up, and I sent him some voice messages crying and telling him how hurt I am. How does Daniel feel about my voice message and him hurting me? See, he feels like this is part of a cycle, and he feels like he's not really, it's not that he thinks that you're being insincere. He feels like this is part of a game that you guys are playing, and that if he answers the text messages and he listens to that and he comes in and tries to make things better, then he feels like he's going back into the relationship again. And he at this point, he doesn't want to do that because he feels like this is going to be an endless cycle of breaking up, getting back together, fighting, crying, playing games. And he doesn't want to do that. That's why he's not answering. And that's why he didn't show up tonight. So the messages, they didn't affect it negative. Like, it didn't affect it negative or positive. He just feels like this is just part of it. Like, this is what happens next. And if he responds to it, if he responds to anything, he feels like he's going to end up right back in the situation. And he's not feeling right now like that. He's 100% sure he wants to do that. The messages didn't affect him either way because he feels like this is what happens next. I don't know if you've ever done anything like that before, but it's almost like he knew you were going to do this. Like, he feels like this has become a predictable cycle, and he's trying to break that cycle. I don't blame you for being hurt. I think that it's disgusting to not show up when somebody's waiting for you. Samantha, current relationship. Current relationship looks like you may have to make a decision around it. It's not a bad thing, though. There just may be a choice or a decision that needs to be made. Looks like you could be rekindling your the relationship itself looks like it's successful, and there could be cause for celebration that comes in around it. Listen to your intuition. Things could change for the better quickly. You have the Magician here, so focus on what you like about the relationship, and you should get more of that. Your current relationship looks pretty good. I did the general one for Kiki. I mean, I can't tell you why you're feeling different. I don't know. I can just give you a reading. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know why. Like, people get weird feelings all the time, and I don't know what that is. I mean, I've had it happen to me before. Sometimes, like, I feel like it could be predicting something, like you may know something is going to happen. Other times I feel like it's like a deja vu thing, but I can't explain to you why you're feeling something, especially when it's like different, because I don't know how that feeling feels. You know what I mean? I can only say, if you only sent one super chat, I did one, and it said something about a general reading, which is what I did. As far as feeling different, I don't know why you feel different. A few weeks ago, we had, somebody, I don't remember who it was. Somebody said that they were having some kind of a bizarre feeling, that it was kind of like feeling like they were no longer in this reality, like they switched realities. I don't know. The idea of switching realities to me seems fucking insane. And I know that people, I mean, could there be multiple realities out there? Sure. That's possible. But I don't know how much I believe that we can change through them. Like, see, that stuff to me starts to get really out there and weird. And I don't know if I believe that. But anyway, somebody was saying, and I understood what she said, because I had a similar weird feeling, right? I had this feeling. I was driving home through the town that I used to work in. But I worked there last year. It wasn't like it was 12 years ago. It was last year. And I don't know, I had this weird feeling. Like, I had a feeling almost like I was closing the door on the past and I was moving into the future. But that was a good couple of weeks ago. I'm going to say it was before Christmas. I think it was before Christmas. And what's happened since then? Nothing. Like, you know, so sometimes I get a little twisted up with all these feelings and stuff, because it's like, what happened? Here it is a month later and everything is still the same. So I don't know about like why we pick up bizarre feelings sometimes. There have been a couple of times in my life where I feel like there was like a shift of some kind of peculiar something. I don't know how to explain it. When I moved, I was 5 when I moved. When I think back to the first house that I lived in, I feel like I was in a certain reality there. And then when I moved, like when I think back on that time in my life, it feels different. I don't know how to explain it though. It's just different. So I don't know if that's what you're feeling, like something like that, which I don't even know how to explain it. And then there was my freshman year of high school was another one where I felt like some kind of a weird shift, but I don't really know how to explain that either. But if I hear music from that like year, it takes me back there. Isn't that weird? That's weird. But I don't know. I don't know what that weirdness is. I don't know. I mean, could we really be shifting from one reality to the next? I don't know. And are we in control of that? It sounds a little crazy, even for me to believe it. I mean, they're all like I can't say that it's impossible. I just don't know that I can believe that, because I guess logically it doesn't make any sense to me. Kira, general love. Fire sign comes in, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You may feel like the world is against you when it comes to love. And you may be feeling like putting in a lack of effort. You may, like, your persistence may kind of go out the window. I think you might need to take a little bit of time just for healing purposes right now. because you may feel like there's a long road ahead of you, and you could be feeling like disenchanted when it comes to love. You may also be feeling a little negative. You might need to take a little time to just kind of heal a little bit. But I don't know, fire sign comes in pretty strong: Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. So there's an earth sign too: Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo, that could be coming in. And that person, even though earth signs are usually slow, that person may be a quick mover. In general for myself. You have a wish, put it out into the universe. The love cup is full and you're being guided by the divine. Life is moving forward pretty quickly. You could have a new job opportunity on the horizon. Paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief. It also looks like you're no longer holding yourself back, and you have cause for celebration that comes in around a water sign: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You could be thinking about going back to school. You may be going back to school. Empress, love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. You could be starting a new job and going back to school in the near future. I think that the change and the shift around you will be good. It'll be for the better. A little touch of this and that. Oh, that's Anna. Do you see it with someone from my past or someone new? Okay, somebody from my past returning. I think it's with someone new. You got new energy coming in. Adriana, no, I didn't do a general love reading. General love for Adriana. Water sign comes in: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. You're feeling prepared and anxious about love, or eager about love. You're going to have some choices, and you may be overthinking things. Or the Four of Cups could also be that there's somebody in your life right now, and they either have not made themselves known, or you just haven't put the two together. You know, it could be somebody that's in your day-to-day life or around the vicinity, and you just haven't noticed them yet. Either way, I think it's a water sign: Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. It could be a Scorpio. You got a Scorpio coming in. You have a wish when it comes to love, and it's a long-term potential around this next connection. You got choices. Scorpio, Capricorn, Sagittarius are all coming in. Plus, somebody from your past may be returning with the Six of Cups. So you got ambition around love. Things should be moving forward, at least with different opportunities. More than one person that's coming in around you. Kiki, okay. Kira, he's the one that told me he wasn't over me and he wanted to see me. I've never cried to him before. Did he purposely try to hurt me? Or does he even care that I'm hurt? See, he's not over the situation, but you can still have feelings for somebody, but recognize that the situation is unhealthy and not want to get back into it. I mean, I've been in that situation before where I'm like, I still care very much about this person. I still want to be with this person, but I'm not going to keep repeating the same old broken thing. And that's where he is right now. So does he care that you're hurting? He feels more like this is part. He's not looking at this like he did anything to hurt you on purpose, and I don't think he did. I think that he feels like As soon as I go over there, we're right back in the same situation. And you crying to him is just like he's almost taking it like this is just to get, like, this is just to get him, this is a way to get him to come to you. And he's not looking at it like you're really hurting, even though you may be. He's looking at it more like she's crying so that I come over. Once I go over there, I'm back in the relationship. And he doesn't, right now, he's recognizing that this situation has gotten a little bit out of hand and he doesn't want to go back into it. And instead of just manning up and saying that, he's just blowing it off because it's easier. He's not purposely trying to hurt you, and it has never been about his feelings for you. But there are plenty of situations where people are still very much in love with the other person, but they recognize that it's not working and that the stress of the relationship is not healthy. And that's where he is. It's like not about how he feels. Like, think about anybody that you've ever been in a situation with, you know, like somebody who's just not doing the right thing by you, even if it's not a love, even if it's just a friend. Like, you ever have a friend that blows you off left and right? You may still care about them, but you might just stop reaching out to them. I have a friend who breaks plans constantly. I'm not mad at him, but I just don't make plans anymore because why bother? So it's he's getting to the point where it's like, it's not that he doesn't care about you. It's not that he doesn't have feelings, but he's like, as soon as I go back over there, we're going to be right back where we started. And what's the point in that? Like, what's the point in constantly fighting and breaking up and going through the same cycle again? So that's why he's not answering. He's not really looking at it like you're manipulating the situation. I don't think he thinks that, but I do think he thinks that you're crying so that he'll come over. And he doesn't, I don't even know, maybe he didn't even listen to it yet, because it's almost like he's putting up a wall, he thinks that he thinks you think by crying is going to make him go over there, and that's not what he wants to do, which is why he should just tell you the truth. But Moon and Stars, what's going on with Joy's relationship? What's going on with Joy's relationship? Slow and steady wins the race around this relationship, but it looks like it's pretty stable and it looks like it's pretty well balanced. So this may be the kind of situation where it might not be like a lot of hot and heavy, crazy passion, but they're building a solid relationship on solid ground that could have long-term potential. Two of Cups, committed relationship with long-term potential. There you go. The relationship could be growing and strengthening. But it's like, it's slow. It's not like a whirlwind thing. It's like slow and steady. It looks like it's pretty good. Jamie, may I ask why Kenneth isn't reaching out to text me? And will he ever reach out and come back? We haven't spoken since the start of December. I'm trying to move on, but it's really hard. Okay. I don't think that he's looking to get back. I don't know what your situation was back in December, if you guys were once together, but it looks like he's got choices, and the love has run out here, and he may be feeling regretful about the situation, or there could be negativity around the situation. And it looks like now 8 of Cups, which is in reverse, is like intuitively distancing yourself. He's not reaching out because intuitively he doesn't think it's a good idea. It's not like the kind of thing where he's made a clear decision, like, I'm never going to speak to her again. It's more like, I'll talk to her next week, or I'll talk to her tomorrow, or but he's not reaching out because he doesn't want to get back into the situation. There's no middle ground. It's like he feels like if he reaches out, the whole situation is going to start again. And I don't think that he's looking to get back into that situation. That's why he's not reaching out. I would keep your options open, because I don't think, even if you hear from him, I don't think he comes back in the same vein. I don't think he's looking to get back into that situation again. I don't know where you guys left off, but it's like he's putting distance between the two of you because he thinks that's what's best for him. Um, Cinnamon. Will Jamel spoil me in our relationship? I think he's going to try to. Yeah, it looks like when he can. When he can. Kira, general for February. Your business life may be moving forward. You got the Ace of Pentacles, which may be a new business or job opportunity that moves forward quickly. It looks like if it's a side business, it may the side business could pick up pretty quickly and bring in some financial security all on its own. It may be something creative that you're doing. Creative side project brings in extra money in February. It also looks like you have a wish, put it out into the universe. Feeling successful and like you've made it to the top of the mountain when it comes to finances and business. Six of Pentacles, feeling like you're getting the respect that you deserve at work. Things change for the better quickly. It looks like the world is at your feet and persistence pays off around work, business, or side business, but also the possibility of going back to school is coming up. Listen to your intuition. The weight of the world seems to slip off your shoulders. In February, the energy around you is much lighter. Where was I? Kiki, lately I don't want love anymore. Am I changing? Well, you know, I think that that's sometimes part of the healing process. Sometimes I think it's healthy, especially in between significant relationships, to take a break. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. I actually think it's healthy. Am I changing? Yeah, you may be maturing. You also may be stepping into your own power. Like when you become strong and independent and you're focusing on yourself and your own power, you don't really need anybody as much as you maybe once did or once felt like you needed someone. And I feel like, you know, I feel like that's a healthy way to go about things. Like to be independent and be okay alone and stand on your own and really be okay with it. Then when the next person comes in, that relationship is usually a better functioning relationship than the last one, rather than going from one dysfunctional relationship right to the next. So I think that that's healthy. I think that that's good that you're feeling like that. Priscilla, is it a good idea to let go of Antonio and move on? Yeah, I do think it's a good idea to let go and move on. Well, Kiki, we've got crazy planetary action happening right now. Crazy. Um, Mars right now is either just squared Jupiter. Let me look. Because it's like the energy that's happening now, it'll affect everyone, but it may affect some signs more than others, especially fixed sign people. Taurus, Scorpio, Aquarius, Leo could feel it the hardest, but everybody's going to feel it. People that have those rising signs, I mean, it's going to affect everyone. This is like the kind of energy that breaks bad situations, right? So if you're in a situation where it's a really bad situation underneath a square like this, it can be brought front and center so that you have to deal with it and then you have to move on from it. There's like this kind of energy is not the going backwards kind of energy. It's like moving forward. It's like, that's not fucking working. How many which ways do you need to see that it's not working? Okay, now boom, it's over, it's done, and now we're moving forward. And I feel in a kind of a way that this may be happening with me with yoga. I don't, I'm on the fence about the yoga thing, but I feel like sometimes we hang on to things that have we've outrun the course. Like it's not working anymore. You know, like for me to teach a yoga class, right? I have to leave here at 5 o'clock to teach a class for 6 o'clock, to get home by 7:45. So it's like about 3 hours for me to teach a class. Now, when it was only me, it was no big deal, right? Because I wasn't really on, I was on my own schedule. But now I have to have a babysitter come, which means that the babysitter's got to be on time. Then I got to pay the babysitter. I pay the babysitter basically what I make to teach the class. And it's taken me 3 hours. So is it worth it? But yet I'm still hanging on to it. Why? Anybody else would be like, well, you're fucking crazy. But I'm like, yeah, it gives me 3 hours away from Avery. Otherwise, I'm not away from her at all. I'm with her 24/7. Maybe I need that. Okay, well, maybe you could have a babysitter come so that you could do something that doesn't take like if the studio was around the corner from my house, it would be okay. But it's a half hour away or 40 minutes away. Is it worth it? Why am I holding on to it? So this kind of planetary energy could come in and like throw a punch, like boom, it's not working, it's done. It could be happen anywhere in your life. So if you're feeling like things are different or something has gotten hard or your emotions have gotten hard, you got Mars. Mars is squaring Jupiter in Aquarius. It's not an easy aspect at all. At all. Tea that love for February. Love for February. You got potential here with a Leo where things are moving forward and you have a wish around that situation. It also looks like you've got good karma coming back to your love life. You've got persistence that comes in possibly around a Libra and the sun is coming out. Listen to your intuition. You've got another air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, with long-term potential. February, it looks like you're still exploring your options, but you might be having a whole lot of fun doing it. Good. Have a good time. Love for February does not look boring. Magical Love Tarot, what do I need to know? You've got money coming in out of the clear blue sky. You've got ambition around this side business or personal business that could be bringing in extra money. The world is at your feet, and if you're not with anyone right now, you got a soulmate connection coming in with an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini. If you are with someone right now, your current relationship looks like it's on the right track. Looks like you may have a little adventure moving forward, and you may be putting some time and energy into a creative project that would pay off in the future. Peace and serenity comes back to your life. think 2021 is going to be good to you. Red, does C want more children? I don't think so. I don't know if he's actually really thought about it, but it doesn't look like it's a top priority. Kiki, I realize that nobody makes me as happy as I can make myself happy. That's true. Adriana, has he been thinking about me today? I suddenly felt him. Okay. Yeah, he has been thinking about you. Oh, I skipped Phantom. General reading for Gemini. Well, overall, you got the sun coming out over your life, which is positive. It looks like you could be starting a side business and thinking about going back to school or learning a new area of study. Side business you may be focused on could bring in money in the future. If you decided to do it, it would be successful. 5 of Pentacles in reverse, paying off a bill of debt or a loan makes you feel relief. As far as love is concerned, you got love coming in out of the blue when you least expect it, possibly with a Pisces or a Gemini. You also have a Leo around you with long-term potential. The love cup is full. Be careful that you're not holding yourself back. Starting a new journey in the near future, and you have a wish. Put it out into the universe. It looks like life starts to move forward, and you could be taking a trip to water, by water, or around water. Red, what happens when I visit New York? Well, you know that when you come to New York, you have to quarantine for 2 weeks. So just be aware of that. When you get here from wherever you are coming from, you're going to have to quarantine for 2 weeks. You've got success around visiting New York. You've got long-term potential around New York. You also have walking away from something that no longer serves you while you're here in New York. Listening to your intuition. Peace, balance, serenity comes back to your life, and the love cup is over full. Your love cup is overrunning when you come to New York. So I don't know if you fall in love with New York. I don't know what's going on in New York, but whatever it is, it has a positive effect. Just make sure that you have plenty of time, because they don't fool around with that with the lockdown. When you get here, they call you every day. Anyway. Kiki, time frame when I'll have the love story I long for. Could be sometime in the fall. Kira, I missed it again. Does Daniel care that he hurt me or try to hurt me on purpose? Oh no, I did this one. I said that I don't think that he did it on purpose to hurt you, but I don't think that, and I don't know if he listened to the I don't know if he listened to the I don't know that he listened to those things yet. He didn't do it on purpose. No, he didn't do it on purpose. He feels like he does not want to get back into this situation, and he feels like this is some kind of this is a way that that by you leaving these messages, he feels like you're trying to get him to come to your house. That's what he thinks that you're doing. I don't know if he listened to them though. He may have seen them. He may know that you left messages. He doesn't feel, it's not that he feels like you're trying to make him come to your house. He doesn't really feel like there is real pain coming through there, because you got to look at it from his perspective. Feels like you don't hold yourself back. You're doing that, like you're doing this to get something out of him. That's how he feels. Like you're trying to make him feel so bad that he shows up at your house, and once he shows up at your house, he feels like you're going to get him back in that situation, and that's what he's trying to avoid. So that's how he feels. And there's sharp energy around the situation. He didn't do it on purpose. He like, it's not like he was like, I'm going to tell her I'm coming over and then I'm not going to show up because I really want to hurt her feelings. He's feeling like if the more he engages in this situation, the deeper he gets into it. He doesn't feel like you're going to leave, like you're not just letting it go. That if as soon as he hears those messages, you're going to expect him to go over there and make things right. And he doesn't want to do that right now. He wants distance from the situation because he doesn't know what he wants. So that's why he's not answering. That's why he didn't show up tonight. He should have just told you that. I don't know how the conversation went. He should have just told you he didn't want to come over, or that he wasn't ready to come over, rather than leading you to believe that he was coming over and then not showing up the last minute, because that sucks. I would rather somebody just tell me, listen, I'm not doing it tonight, or I need time, or I don't know what I want. But he feels like the second you get him back in your house, he's going to be back in that relationship, and he's not sure that's what he wants. So that's why he is putting space. He didn't ghost you. You just spoke to him. Like, ghosting is when you don't hear from somebody for 3 months. He didn't ghost you. He's just not answering right now because he feels like you're manipulating him into coming to your house. And that's not what he wants to do. So he feels like the best way that I can avoid this situation is to ignore it. And I hate to agree with him, because I don't agree with him. But I agree with the fact that if you can't stand up to somebody and you don't have it in you to do the right thing and tell them, the only other thing you can do is ignore it. Because otherwise, what's going to happen, this is how he feels. I'm going to go over there. We're going to reconcile this relationship. I'm going to be back in this situation. And then next week, we're going to fight again. And I'm going to be back in the same situation again. I'll be in the doghouse. We'll be broken up and we'll be playing this record over again. So that's why he's like, I can't deal with it right now. And the only way I can deal with it is by not answering, because if I answer, I'm going to end up over there. So that's why he's doing it like this. I don't know what the conversation was that you had with him before that made him agree to this, but the only way he knows how to deal with it, to get what he wants out of the situation, is to not answer. Right, but see, he thinks that you're trying to get something from him, because this is the cycle, right? So the last time this happened, maybe you didn't need to cry and get upset, but you got what you wanted from him. So you didn't get what you wanted, so now he thinks you're trying something else. He thinks you're trying to get him to come to your house. That's what he thinks you're trying to do. If he answers the phone, he feels like, I'm going to go over there. I'm not going to be able to say no. I'm not going to be able to stop this. So I'm not going to answer the telephone. If he goes to your house, he's afraid that he's going to end up back in that relationship, and he's not sure he wants that. So that's why he's not answering the phone. I wouldn't reach out to him again. I would wait to hear from him. But Red, how's he currently feeling about us? He feels like things could be moving forward. Listen to your intuition. He feels like happiness could come out, but he's afraid of having another disaster. Or he thinks there could be another disaster on the horizon. He does feel like there are choices and decisions that need to be made around this situation, and he feels like he's not 100% okay with things just yet. He's fearing another tower moment. Jamie, should I try investing in a relationship with Aloy or keep my options open until I'm fully healed and over Kenneth. Will there be someone else? Yeah, every time like you're in love with anyone, you think it's going to be the last fucking person in the world, but somebody else will come in. I mean, there is nobody on the face of this earth that is ungetting overable. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, you get over them, and when you get over them, you look back and you're like, you know what, they really weren't what they were cracked up to be. When you feel like that, it means that they're filling a need or a void in you that has nothing to do with them, because otherwise you wouldn't feel like that. So let me explain it. It's like, you have him on some type of a pedestal that him being in your life put some kind of a band-aid over a wound that only he can fulfill. Nobody else right now is fulfilling that. But it has nothing to do with him. It has to do with whatever's happening underneath, which is something that's happening inside me. It has nothing to do with them. Because there's nobody in this world that you will never get over. I don't care who they are. I don't care if it was somebody with $1 million, rich and famous. I don't care if it was whoever. It doesn't make a difference. Time heals all wounds. Eventually you move on. But when you feel like that, it's never about the person. It's always about what's going on inside me. So for example, I'll get people that, like, I'll get an email from somebody and they'll be like, I need you to help me. My life sucks. I hate my mom. I hate my dad. I hate my life. I hate my job. I hate my school sucks. This sucks. That sucks. And, you know, is he going to call me? And then what happens? The guy calls and everything's okay. So you don't hate your mom anymore. You don't hate your job. It's all, everything is based on that person. But it's not that person. It's what that person is representing. So that person is putting some sort of a band-aid over something. There is nobody that you can't get over. It's not that person. It's whatever that person is doing. So for example, there is, like, how do I explain it? It's like when somebody is on a pedestal. Like, if your heart drops every time the phone rings and you think it's them, like, that's a sign that the relationship is way out of balance and that they're on a pedestal and you're like, you know, like, they're like the rock star and you're like the groupie in the crowd. It's out of balance. Real relationships don't function like that, right? Real relationships are like very even. So if you're feeling like, I'm never going to get over this, I'm never going to love someone the way I love this person, but meanwhile, this person hasn't treated you that well, and that's why you guys aren't together anymore, it's really about what's going on inside you, not them. Because rationally speaking, when somebody doesn't treat you well, you don't want to be with them anymore. But if you still want to be with somebody who treats you badly, it's because when they show up, it kind of heals that wound temporarily. It's like, see, I'm important, I'm loved, I'm this, I'm worthy, I'm so on and so forth. It has nothing to do with that person. What my suggestion would be, if you're feeling like that, and I've felt like that before myself, I think everybody has, I would take time to heal what's going on inside you before getting into another relationship, because what's going to happen is you're just going to get another Band-Aid. You're not really healing what's going on inside you. So, like, look at what Kiki was saying before. Like, for the first time in his life, he feels like, hey, I'm okay being alone. Hey, I'm okay not looking for a passionate love right now. I'm making myself happy. So to me, that's much more healthier than looking for, hey, let me just grab anyone so that I can not be alone. So I would say it probably would do you well to spend a little time healing and figuring out what's happening inside you, not with anybody else. I think if you jump into a relationship with somebody else so fast, you're just going to put a Band-Aid over the wound, and you're just going to be trading one vice for another. You know, it's like just a temporary replacement. I would do some serious healing. And then as life moves forward, you got some choices that come in. Then you walk away from things that aren't serving you. You have a Taurus comes in. You have a Sagittarius comes in, and you have a Pisces. And life moves forward to greener pastures. That's my suggestion. You can do whatever you want. It's your life. But I would take time to heal and figure out what it is inside me that feels like it needs this person, when this person hasn't been that great to me, or the relationship wasn't what it was cracked up to be. Because for whatever reason, we do that. Now, I had a friend of mine who said to me, The guy that she was with at the time, she was ready to break up with him. She did break up with him, and then they got back together because she said she felt like if I broke up with him, I would never be with anyone again. That's what she said. She's like, I didn't like him, I didn't love him, I didn't want to be with him anymore, but I thought that that would be it. I would never be with anyone again. And then she followed it up with, and I was right, because for like 10 years she didn't date anybody. Maybe it was even longer than 10 years. But anyway, since then, but like I understood that moment of feeling like, well, I would rather be with him and hate him than be with nobody forever. But then eventually she met someone, she got married, life moved on. And she would tell you, because she said it to me over and over again, thank fucking God I didn't marry him, the first boyfriend. She's like, I would be miserable right now. She used to say it all the time. She's like, I would have 3 kids. I would be really fat. I would hate his guts. And she's like, I would be miserable right now. Anyway. Cinnamon, how will my relationship be with the Cancer guy, long-term or short? Okay, let's see. Will it be a long-term relationship? Oh, I think it'll be a long-term relationship, yeah. Sister, having second thoughts, just getting a dog in general. Oh, okay, let's see. Should I still get the dog? Is getting the dog still the right choice? I still think it's the right choice. I do think it's the right choice. You got 2 aces plus the Hermit card. I think it's the right choice. Think about, if you can, what it is that's making you feel like you're second guessing yourself. Is it the fear of commitment? Is it the responsibility? That kind of stuff. Because you may figure out what it is, and it might have nothing to do with the actual dog. Like, it has to do, once again, everything always comes back to what's going on inside me. Am I afraid of commitment? Am I afraid of being hurt? Am I afraid of failing? Am I, whatever it is, and see if you can attack it at that angle. Am I ready? I think you are ready. I do think you're ready. I think you've done your research. I think that you've done everything that you can do to make sure that you made the right decision. I do think you're ready. GC. Is there true love coming for me? Is there true love coming for me? There is. My mom used to say, every pot has a cover. Every pot has a cover. She used to say it all the time. My friend's mom used to say, every seat has an ass, or something like that, or every chair has an ass. I don't know. It's something different. My mom used to say, every pot has a cover. You have 2 people coming in relatively soon, an Aries and a Capricorn, that you would have a great relationships with. So yes, there is love coming for you. Anjali, when do I get a new job and how will it be like? Okay. New job can come in before the end of the winter. Possibly, do we have 8 weeks left in winter? I would say within the next 8 weeks. Could be a little bit adventurous. They may send you back to school, or you may do on-the-job training or learn a new area of study. That could push your career forward. I think that you'll love it. It looks like it pushes your career forward. You feel like you have a wish that came true. And the hard work you've put into your career is finally coming back to you. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Be careful with that card if you don't want children. But I think that you got something good coming up within the next 8 weeks. Sister, what happened to M just disappeared. It's been a month. Wow. I still think you're going to hear from him. Feeling stuck. Hangman's in reverse. I mean, the Hangman's here. The Six of Wands is in reverse. Six of Cups. I think you're going to hear from him, though. You know, sometimes I don't know if that's a good or a bad thing. You know, when you hear from somebody, like it's been a month, like you can move forward with your life. And I think that you're going to have other opportunities. I don't know what his sign is, but it looks like you have a Taurus coming in. Maybe the Taurus will be a little bit more grounded and stable. I still think you're going to hear from him. He may be feeling regretful and he may be a little bit out of balance. He's a lot of work, that guy. Hopefully Taurus shows up. AS, love reading. Does anyone like me? I'm sure somebody likes you. Let's see. Is there anybody around AS that's interested? Anybody interested right now in AS romantically? Yes. Things change for the better quickly. Your love life can move forward fast. You have a Virgo, you got a Taurus around. And they may make you feel like you're no longer waiting for your ship to come in. Although you could be undecided as to which one you want to go with. I would explore your options. Got success coming in around love. So yes, there are people that are into you. Kiki, will January 25th go well? Okay, let's see. Will January 25th go well? It goes well. You may feel burdened or you may feel like a little stressed out, but the day should go well. Loso, how would it be if I got serious with Danielle? How would it be if I got serious with Danielle? For the most part, I think it would go well. It's like the relationship looks like it's balanced. It looks like you've got the Magician here, so you can manifest new opportunities or you can manifest the type of relationship you want. It looks like no longer waiting for your ship to come in. It looks like it would be like a new beginning. You may be presented with an offer that would be hard to refuse. Could have long-term potential. You guys may also earn nice money together. Like there's money around the situation. I would give it a shot. Kiki, how will my next person treat me and think of me? The next person that comes in should treat you with a lot of respect. It looks like no longer feeling stuck in the mud, feeling like things are moving forward, feeling like your intuition is spot on and it's a soulmate connection. I would say that you get a wish around this situation and things change for the better quickly. cause for celebration comes in around the situation. So whoever it is, it looks like the two of you may really be on the same page. You know, sometimes that happens. Sometimes you know, you may meet somebody and it may not be like whirlwind romance, but it might be like stable in the beginning, and then the relationship may develop and it may wind up being something that's very stable with a lot of respect rather than a lot of passion that lasts 2 seconds. You know what I mean? Goddess, what is coming in for love next? Got a Cancer coming in. You also could be starting a new journey, either with the Cancer or with a fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. You've got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you don't want children. Listen to your intuition. You have good luck on your side. Taking time for rest and relaxation, recharging your batteries. That has nothing to do with your relationships, but it comes up, so it's significant that I tell you. I think that you're moving forward possibly with the Cancer. If the Cancer is not doing it for you, a fire sign comes in right behind the Cancer, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Eli. My brother-in-law, or is my brother-in-law talking with someone else? Okay. Is my brother-in-law talking with someone else? Yeah, I do think he's talking to someone else, but I don't think that it's a romantic thing. It might be like an emotional thing, because he's feeling like he's waiting for his ship to come in. I don't think he's talking to someone in a romantic way. It could be he's emotionally connecting with a friend. CJ, will me and Chris get back together? Okay, let's see. Yeah, you could. You could get back together. Oh, you're very welcome, Jamie. Good. I'm glad that it helped. And don't feel like you're alone. We've all done it. We still do it. It's human, but it's human to do that. But at least when you recognize it and you can see it for what it is, then you can help yourself to heal and get past it. Every pot has a cover. That's what my mom always used to say. Kiki, why can't my older sister just get along with me? You know, she may be a little envious of you in some ways. I think that she feels like you can really be who you are and don't make any excuses for it. And I think that she wishes she could be a little bit more like that. I think she's got a lot of anxiety just around things in her life in general. And I think that she kind of looks at you like you don't make excuses for the person you are. You're just you. And I think she's kind of a little envious of that. Kira next week. No longer holding yourself back. You got some good karma coming in. And it looks like there could be a Capricorn of significance that comes in next week. You may have choices next week. There could be a Gemini around. Taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. A lot of people have been getting this card all day today. So take notice of that. Make sure you're taking care of yourself next week. Things could start to move forward for you. You may feel like you have a long road ahead of you, but enjoy the ride. You have a wish towards the end of the week. Adriana General. It looks like you've got some money coming in with the Ten of Pentacles. That's not a bad thing. You got some good luck coming in. And perseverance may take your job to the next level. Looks like you're setting up boundaries, laying down the law, cutting through bullshit. Not a bad thing. You could have a Cancer coming in that may be of significance. Happiness is coming to your life. It's in reverse, so it may take some time. You definitely have money flowing to you. Sagittarius may come in too, and also a Libra. Brandy, what does it mean when you look at the door and nobody is there and it looks like somebody is opening the door slowly? Oh, Jesus. I don't know if there's a spirit there. I hate when stuff like that happens. You know, like if it happens during the day, I'm all right with it. But when it happens at night, it's like that freaks me out. Outside my bedroom, there's a closet. And I have the recycles in there. I have like a short, wide blue bin. And then I have like a green one that looks like a garbage can. And I don't know what, something in there fell over the other night. And I was like, look, what made that fall over? Like, I don't know if it was like a bottle that fell out, but like, how did that happen? And that shit freaks me out. Lydia, yes. Tomorrow we're all set. I'm going to start it in the morning. Adriana, what should I know? What should I know? That you could have, like, life could change for the better for you quickly on multiple levels. It could be like moving, changing homes, changing relationships, money coming in. It all could happen really fast because you've got the Knight of Swords here. Judgment card. Like being guided by the divine. Well, you know, that happens sometimes. One thing in your life changes and then everything else starts to kind of fall into place. I think that's going to happen for you. It's like you may move, start a new relationship, and get a promotion, like all in like a short time. Let's see what happens. Yeah, life moves forward quickly. GGC, what is sign and profession of my person? I don't know what their profession is. I can't tell you that. I don't know. I can give you a sign. Fire sign, Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. Could be Sagittarius. Sagittarius comes in strong. Linda, see the question yet? Lydia, yes, we're on for tomorrow. Is that the same Linda? Yes, okay. What are Sean's intentions in love with me? Okay, let's see. Okay, what are Sean's intentions? I'm not seeing a lot of love here right now, but that's okay because if this is a new situation, it might not it may not have grown yet. It does look like his intentions are persistent and to start a new journey together. Got spontaneity and adventure around this situation. You've got good luck, and it looks like he's coming forward. There's growth and transformation happening around the situation. So things should be moving forward for the two of you. Communication picks up, and you may be seeing each other in the near future. I would say his intentions are to get the ball rolling, to see how the two of you connect and maybe take things to the next level. Love's not here yet, but that's okay. That can come. There is at least enough interest to get the show on the road. Cinnamon. Will my side business be clothing business or candle business? Okay. Will it be a clothing business? Will it be a candle business? Candle business. Candle over clothes at this point. Spiritual awakening. May I get a reading for the first half of February 2021? Feeling prepared. Another one. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care. You got something to celebrate early February. Feeling like you've made it to the top of the mountain and finally you can exhale. You may be making a decision to walk away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. You might be making a decision to push your life forward and not let anything hold you back. It looks like you're starting a new journey early February. Not bad. It looks like it's going to be a good month for you. Kira, I work at the Judson Center for tomorrow. Looks like it may be a pretty busy day. You're not holding yourself back. I think it's a busy day that goes by pretty fast. Yeah, day goes by fast. And it may be pretty enjoyable too. You may be feeling like strong tomorrow, like you accomplish a lot tomorrow. It looks like it's a pretty decent day tomorrow at work. Goes by fast. Not a lot of stress. Angel, what are Elisa's feelings for me? And what's the outcome if I tell her my feelings? Okay, let's see. I think that She thinks that you're kind, caring, sincere, friendly, intelligent, smart, hardworking. I think that she would be flattered if you told her your feelings, but I don't think that she would be expecting it. And I don't think that she would react, or she would need time to digest it. Let's put it that way. And then after that, communication between the two of you could pick up. And you Kriti, anything good coming up for me? Persistence around work or school, whatever it is you do all day, pays off, and it looks like you're heading towards all 10 cups being full. Feeling prepared and excited for the future. The world is at your feet. Balance comes back to your life. Stepping into your own strength. Walking away from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. Bring in new opportunities. Julia, will I hear from the Gemini again? Yes, you will. Yep. Allison, career. You could have a couple of new job opportunities on the horizon. You may have to make a decision, be feeling a little bit undecided. You may be getting either a promotion or a job that is of a higher level and then offered to you. So it may be the company that you already work for. It could be at a different company because there's more than one opportunity coming in. More money is flowing towards you. Stepping into your own strength brings in something that's a little bit adventurous. And you have a wish that comes true with the Nine of Cups. Put it out into the universe. Growth and transformation comes in around your career. You're going to have more than one opportunity, and you may have to choose. But either way, it looks like more money comes in. One of them may be more money, but similar to what you do now. The other one may be a higher position. So maybe that's the little bit of adventurous. That may be a little bit more adventurous for you. Oh, man, I just lost my spot. Did that one. Empress. AH's current energy and feelings towards me. This person seems to do a lot of thinking, but not a whole lot of acting. Very stuck in the mud, and the energy is a little bit anxious. I wouldn't expect all that much from this person. It doesn't look like they're pursuing anything right now. Maria, my current relationship with my boyfriend A. Let's see what's going on here with A. Looks good. Could be starting a new journey together. There's happiness around the situation. You guys may be working hard on the relationship, putting in a lot of effort. Makes you feel like you've made it to the top of the mountain. You can breathe a sigh of relief. The relationship looks pretty good. You got success happening. Looks like it's a pretty well-balanced relationship at this point. Um, C3, can I enter New Zealand this February? Okay, let's have a look. I don't think so. I don't know if it has something to do with COVID. You're only getting a 33% chance that you're going to be able to get in February. Maybe it has something to do with COVID. Maybe you won't get in until the spring. 33% would, there's an opportunity, which means it just may not be happening in February. It doesn't mean it's not happening at all. Lolly, what's going to happen between me and the Sagittarius in the next 7 days? You could hear from him out of the blue, and you may feel like he's not holding himself back. You could feel like the world is against this, or like you may feel like the world is like everything, every obstacle is getting in your way in the next 7 days. So if not much more than communication comes in, don't let it bother you, because it's just, we're kind of going through funky planetary stuff right now. But I think once we come out on the other side, you may get a little bit more out of him. I would say in the next 7 days, you'll at least get communication. Anybody here that I haven't answered for yet? No, anyone here that I haven't answered for at all? Oh, hi, Amber. If you have a question, send it. I'll get to it before I end. Welcome. Mel, Aquarius, next action towards me. He's contemplating things a lot, but I think he's going to start to put in some hard work, and he's going to either call you and want to see you, or balance comes in around a love offering. He may want to, I don't know, spend time with you, go out this weekend. He's got something up his sleeve that he wants to do love related relatively soon. Next actions, he's going to want to go out, I think. Amber, can you tell me what I should know this weekend? Okay, let's see. What should I know this weekend? Got happiness coming in overall this weekend. It should be overall a good weekend. Feeling like you stepped into some good luck. You could have a love connection here. If you're in a relationship, your current relationship would be going well. If you're not in a relationship, a soulmate relationship could be on the horizon with a Capricorn. Looks like you have some nice karma coming back, feeling very balanced. And once again, this card keeps coming up for everyone. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care this weekend. And I think you will be. It looks like you got success around a work or business relationship this weekend. Or that's on the horizon. If it's not this weekend, maybe it's next week. Blissful General for today. Today looks like a pretty good day for you. Feeling grounded and stable, feeling like there's loving, kind, sincere energy around you. All 10 cups are full. I would say you could be hearing from somebody that you haven't seen or spoken to in quite some time. Today or within the next couple of days, that person could come in out of the clear blue sky. They may be a Pisces, or they could be a very creative person, but I think it's somebody that you know. 8 of Cups. You may make a decision to walk away from something that no longer serves you, which then brings the world to your feet. The rest of today looks like a pretty decent day. Feeling prepared, feeling secure, feeling strong. Another one. Make sure you're taking time for rest, relaxation, and self-care at some point today, even if it's just a long hot bath. Feeling balanced. Now this could be, usually the way that I see this is a work relationship where you're being well compensated or well respected, but it could be any relationship where you're feeling like you're getting out of it what you put into it. As we move into the weekend, it looks like happiness comes out and you got some good luck coming in. Brandy, why was T flirting with Alicia in front of me? He may have been trying to get a reaction from you. Like, either try to make you nervous or try to... I think he wanted to get a reaction from you. I don't care for that. I think if he feels like it gives him power or that he's in charge. He can do whatever he wants. He can flirt. He can get other people's attention. See, look how attractive I am. See, look what I'm doing. I don't care for that attitude at all. I think it's disrespectful and I think it's uncalled for. But it's like he was trying to make you see that, you see how cool I am, you see how flirty I am, see how everybody thinks I'm so great. To me, that's a huge turnoff. But anyhow. PG Rocks, reading for this weekend. World is at your feet this weekend. Paying off a bill, a debt, or a loan makes you feel relief and some financial stability comes in. You may be starting or focused on a side business, whatever it is, it produces a good income in the near future. If you decide to move forward with it, you wouldn't be sorry. No longer holding yourself back. Water sign comes in that may be of significance. Pisces, Scorpio, Cancer. Stepping into your own personal strength makes you feel like you're on top of the world. You got the Empress here. Love, money, abundance, fertility. Please be careful with that card if you don't want children right now. Yeah, I don't blame you, Brandy. Like, to me, that behavior is not enticing. Like, I don't know. I just kind of think it's gross. Anyway, anyhow, all right, guys, that's it for me tonight. I will be back on tomorrow. Tomorrow's Friday. I'll be on tomorrow, probably between like 2 and 3, something like that. And if anybody needs a private, feel free to email me. I will see you all tomorrow. Thank you all very much. Have a nice night. Why do I always wave like that? Like anyone's going to wave back at me. Stupid. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.